surrounding areas. I'm Elliot Grandia. I have more on what families can do if they're looking to clean up.
Cloud cover and a few showers are likely today for some of us when the sunshine returns, and what's in store for our Mother's Day weekend straight ahead.
First responders having to become somewhat of cowboys on the fly in Ottawa County overnight. What we're learning about a barn fire that caused hundreds of cows to escape.
It was something that just kind of felt different than other centers.
We're taking a look inside a learning center that's helping kids under 5 channel their inner engineering skills.
From the station with the most local news in our West Michigan, Fox 17 Morning News at 8 starts right now.
Thanks so much for starting your Thursday with us. I'm Janice Allen.
And I'm Lauren Coomer. We will be joined by our Elliot Grandia in just a bit. He's live down there in Portage, taking a closer look at some of that devastation throughout the area. And first, we want to send things over to Kevin. And Kevin, we were talking about Portage being ground zero. You said, you know, he is really in that hardest hit area right now.
He is. It was an upper end EF2 tornado with 135 mile per hour winds. We're going to go through the maps because we got some of the damage surveys back from the National Weather Service. We'll show you the maps, the path, the time it was on the ground. One of those tornadoes was more than a half mile wide. Absolutely incredible. Good morning, everybody. This is down in Coldwater in Branch County. There's a little bit of wetness on the pavement. There's some very light showers through that area, and you can see most of the rain throughout the last couple of hours has been confined to areas along and south of I-94. It's not necessarily heavy, but in some cases it may be steady. These are the locations that'll probably see the steadier rain for a little bit larger part of the day. The further north you go, the lighter the rain is going to be. This is being generated by this area of low pressure, and you can see, I think we all get in on some rain, but the lightest amounts is going to be to the north of Grand Rapids, probably just some trace amounts there. Temperatures are pretty mild this morning. We're in the 50s across all of the area, and your Thursday bus stop planner at 9 o'clock, temperatures 53 degrees, maybe a little or a few breaks of sunshine from Grand Rapids northward early, otherwise mostly cloudy. And by noon, a few showers around the area, and later on this afternoon, a few showers, especially across our southern counties with highs in the upper 50s. We'll talk more about the paths of each one of those tornadoes. We've got 3 confirmed ones and 3 damage assessments completed, and we'll look at our Mother's Day weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Right now, how about we look at traffic on this Thursday morning? It's 8:02. Here's Rob.
Oh, they shifted the camera on me. Oh, yes, I love it when they do that. I had it all set to see. It's not a bad depiction of this. This is where everything goes from 3 lanes down to 1 when I-196 joins I-96. And this is the dynamic that happens when that happens. You get 3 lanes all of a sudden here, and everybody wants to get in the left 2 lanes, and you get really slow traffic. These folks here are backed up at the off-ramp at I-96. So this is just in the interchange at I-96, I-196, and the East Beltline, where it's very slow right now, especially for eastbound and southbound drivers. Southbound 131, of course, is slow from 196 to I-96 and into and through the S-curve. Eastbound 196 slow getting past Lake Michigan Drive. Nothing unusual about that. This is the time of the day when that happens. And along the 94 corridor, we're really uneventful. Plenty of room between vehicles with 3 lanes, of course, between 131 and Sprinkle Road. So southbound 10 mile to downtown Grand Rapids, very slow because of that lane closure starting at Ann. So normally it's at the speed is usually, of course, 60, 70 miles per hour. You're averaging 30 miles an hour. I'm Rob Westerby, Fox 17 Traffic.
Developing this morning out of the city of Fremont, just in, police now say they have a suspect in custody after ordering a shelter in place. They were asking people to stay away from or inside in the area of South Division Avenue, South Merchant Avenue, Cedar Street, and East Maple. That first alert went out around 4:30 this morning. Fremont Schools was also put on a 2-hour delay. Police said they will release more information about what caused that incident later this morning. After a devastating EF2 tornado touched down in Portage Tuesday evening, the National Weather Service has confirmed the same storm spawned at least 2 other tornadoes in our state. That includes an EF1 tornado in Union City and another EF1 in the region of Dowagiac, Twin Lakes, and Decatur. Several additional tornadoes were reported during Tuesday's storm, but have yet to be confirmed by the National Weather Service's ground teams. They say they're also working to assess damage in St. Joseph and Branch counties, where they say signs so far point towards another EF2 touchdown. The Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office and other leaders now saying, considering the extent of this damage, it's a miracle no one was killed.
Yeah, and you saw the damage firsthand yesterday. We're getting another good look at it this morning where Elliot is. 8 people, though, were taken to the hospital with some injuries. So, Elliot, now that the sun's up, you can clearly see what's around you or what's no longer around you because of the storm. What are you seeing there?
Yeah, you guys, I took a venture to the back of that building. We were in front of that strip mall, and this just goes to show another look at that extent of damage. You guys were saying no serious injuries. Shocking when you see this. I mean, we are at the site of where people were sheltering in a cooler, just trying to stay alive as this EF2 tornado tore through this area. And now this morning, 100 families are with homes. That's the real concern, again, because of that extensive damage. But there is an active, coordinated effort to find housing, shelter, and other resources for everyone in need. A great resource from the mayor, that number 211. It's a hotline designed to help with everything from housing to financial needs. There's also churches opening up their doors.
We are grateful for the outpouring of support to our community and to our citizens.
Rise above is the message that I think everybody can take away from this. Kalamazoo County, Portage, the city, all of these agencies are working together, and we're going to work with our communities to make sure that we rise above.
Well, Consumers Energy spokesperson says a storm broke roughly 200 utility poles, cutting off electricity to 30,000 folks. So this morning, though, power has been restored to just under 90% of their customers, and they're working around the clock to get that number up to 100% of their customers. And what's really been powerful through all of this is the community coming together, neighbors stepping out and making sure that their other neighbors are getting the needs that they need right now. Community donating food, drink, American Red Cross setting up shelter, of course, to those who need a home right now. And then we saw a reunion of sorts. An owner, a homeowner who lost everything, him and his wife reunited with their cat Chico after their home was destroyed. Take a look.
When I walked in, I heard him holler and went and got him first, and then gotten him into safety into the car. He I think he used all his lives.
Now again, the shelter is open for anyone. It's located at Oakley Drive. I want to make sure I get that right for those who need it. It's at the First Assembly of God Church there. And in just a few minutes, we're going to talk about scammers out and about, trying to prey on those that need help right now with their homes destroyed, trees uprooted, roofs gone. Again, those tips coming up from the VBB in just moments. Back to you.
Well, Fox 17 has a way you can help those people impacted by Southwest Michigan tornadoes. One of the easiest ways is by scanning that QR code right there on your screen. It will take you directly to the American Red Cross's website to make donations. You can also donate to the Red Cross anytime by using that contact information there as well. Hundreds of cows needed to be wrangled in Ottawa County last night, the result of a fire in a large barn.
We were told there were initially as many as 500 cows loose. The Coopersville-Polkton Fire Department says local farmers had to step in and help.
It's been eye-opening. I'm not all that familiar with the farming community, even though I'm with Coopersville. But just the way that they're banding together, have people in Marne saying, hey, here's a pasture. And it's just been interesting.
This happened just before 10:30 last night. Multiple crews responded and found that barn in flames at a dairy farm on 56th Avenue near Roosevelt Street. That's in Polkton Township, just north of Coopersville. Fire had been put out and crews used an excavator to knock down the barn. Some didn't make it, but the exact number isn't known just yet. The surviving cows had been rounded up by the time our crews got there, and we learned no injuries were reported. No word yet on what caused that fire.
It is 8:09 this morning, still ahead.
We're going to have more on the widespread tornado damage has left many people in Portage picking up the pieces this morning. Elliot Grandia will be back with some advice to avoid scams as you begin the cleanup process.
And we'll look more closely at the track of the 3 confirmed tornadoes where damage surveys have already been completed. One of those tornadoes a half-mile wide. Incredible. And we've got some rain showers moving in. We'll look at radar and talk more about that part of the forecast coming up after the break.
To our birthdays this Thursday morning, we want to wish a very happy 2nd birthday to Abigail. Hey Gavin, you're turning 12 today. Hopefully you get to go fishing. We have Owen celebrating the big 1 today. Happy 6th birthday to you, Rylan. We hope you have a special day. Nora is at the beach celebrating her 8th birthday. Kaden is turning the big 6. Happy birthday, buddy. We have Lennon celebrating her 2nd birthday, and Maximus is turning the big 7 today. Happy birthday to you. Jocelyn is also celebrating her 7th birthday. We'd love to celebrate your child too. Send an email to mornings@fox17online.com with their name, age, birth date, and photo, and we'll be sure to celebrate them right here on our morning show.